Hi guys, today we're going to react to What is Justice by Band-Maid. This is the ending theme for an anime titled Tugen Anki. Forgive me in advance if I butchered the name. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Dan W60. Thank you, Dan, for this request, for bringing us back to Band-Maid, and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Dan, for all the ongoing support. We appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
Everyday 受け継ぎ分けられた This hand いつまで守る正しさ信じそのため生きて死ぬ道は複雑迷い境界線は越えたも後悔しても明日はない What is justice? わからなくて体験した Just to be myself What is justice? わからなくて No pain, no gain 果てまでどんな綺麗もと大綺麗分の大体痛みとのない戦う涙の死は誰にも What is justice? わからないよ Don't you?
This actually reminds me of why I fell in love with Band-Maid in the first place. They're extremely engaging rock music. It's just, like I say about a lot of bands that we react to, it's their signature. It brings you into their world immediately. And there's something about Psyche's performance and her charisma and everything she does that consumes the screen. It's like, it always makes me think about the exhilaration that their audience must feel when they see them live. Because there's something about her, I said it many times before, something mischievous about the way she looks at the camera, about the way she smiles. Even though it's easy to think that she doesn't even mean it, she's just performing, that's the element that I recognize in her. That's the type of charisma that she has. And the rest of the band are just like a single beautiful unit of musical prowess. And the only reason I'm saying it that way now is because this song reminds me of the first time we reacted to Band-Maid with the Domination, when we initially mistook them for a metal band, and they're not a metal band, they're a rock band, and this is a fine example of that. They're a rock band, and I love them. I love Band-Maid.
Yeah, they're one of the finest rock bands we know. There is definitely something to Psyche as a lead singer and a front person of a band. She catches your eye. It's like she commands attention. There's something about her, and I think more than anything, it's her like authenticity. Whether it's real or not, it doesn't really matter, but it feels like she's authentic at all times. Like I can see some hesitation in her sometimes and something else, and it just makes her seem more human and interesting. And I love her voice. She's fantastic at everything she does. I find this particular song to be magnificently led by Kanami's guitar and then Akane's drums. And I've always said that they're two of the best I've ever seen, and they're just absolutely kicking ass in this one. Loving Misa's bass. I love Miku's guitar and her backing vocals. An amazing band that we've come to know and love, and it's just like now I get excited every time we're about to cover them, and they just never disappoint. Just amazing. Yeah.
A perpetual energy machine. I can totally see what you say about normally say about Kanami. She's an amazing guitarist, and like other performers we see, it looks effortless. Since we don't react to Band-Maid as often as we'd like, it's always like I get surprised all over again, or get reminded of just how good Kanami is on the guitar. The rest of the band members are also awesome. When we look at Kane's drumming and Misa's bass and Miku Kubato's guitar playing, but there's something about Kanami that you have to give credit when credit is due. She's a phenomenal guitarist. She was born to play that instrument. That's what it feels like, and it really stands out here.
I think the whole band is world class. I mean, especially for me, Kanami and Akane, because again, if you kind of isolate what they do and how well they do it, but Misa is no slouch. She's a fantastic bass player, and Miku has like really improved within the band over time, but also she does so much. I think she's really the leader of the band, even though Psyche is the front person. But I think that they all complement each other so well that their sound has become so tight. It's just fantastic. And what I'm noticing more and more about them is that they have joined a few other bands that we always describe as like some kind of a ball of energy, you know, like Hanabier and Gacharik Spin. And I think now Band-Maid have come into that group of just full-on energy every time. Always a pleasure to listen to.
Like I said at the beginning, as a single unit, I don't think I can imagine Band-Maid without any of its members because of that sense of almost family. When you look at the signature that they deliver, everybody is an integral part of the experience when I'm reminded of each and every one of their skill set. Kanami stands out with her prowess, but they all have that special something that makes them Band-Maid.
Absolutely. As far as the subject matter here, it's a bit of a tough one again because it is from an anime film or series, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It is probably fairly specific. The lyrics are fairly specific to the storyline, which we're not aware of, but it gives me some kind of a strange feeling because it's titled What is Justice, but it feels like it's more to do with some kind of inner conflict, something where the narrator is actually in some kind of a state of self-doubt, perhaps. There was that line that says, "What is justice? I have no idea." They're pining for justice, but they don't know exactly what that means in their own reality. It went on to mention certain things like stick to my guns, go my own way. So it's to do with fighting for what you believe in, to do with finding your own way and that struggle for survival within whatever your reality is. It's kind of a topic that we've covered similar songs along the way, and a lot of them come from anime because anime tends to have this kind of a similar life lesson in a way.
When you look at justice from a neutral point of view, you kind of get the feeling that it has something to do with what's fair, what is just. And the narrator in the song feels like they're recognizing, possibly for the first time, that they are not without bias. That when they look at justice and they suddenly realize, I have no idea what it is because I come with a set of values and a set of thoughts and a predisposed position towards something. And I just suddenly realize that it's a question that I need to ask myself. Am I pursuing true justice? Do I even know what it is? It's like a question that an intellectual person needs to ask themselves as a way to not put themselves before what they're trying to find out. So to ask that question, what is justice? It makes you look inward. That's why I agree with what you said. It's sort of an internal conflict.
Yeah, it kind of stresses that not everything is so black and white. It's not always good versus evil. There's a lot in between, and the narrator is kind of trying to find their way within that. So it's kind of interesting, but again, we could be completely off here because we don't know the exact subject matter of this anime. Still, interesting to think about. And as always, musically, Band-Maid always bring it. It's just, I have not heard a song from them that I haven't liked. I haven't seen a performance from them that I didn't like, whether it is live or in a music video. They always bring something. It's just one of my favorite bands by far, and another fantastic song to add to the playlist.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you, Dan W60, for this awesome request. Bring us back to Band-Maid, and for all your ongoing support. You've been absolutely amazing. Keep it coming. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Dan, for requesting this song. We enjoyed reacting to Band-Maid very much. More like this will be much appreciated, and thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make your request through BuyMeACoffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, our Band-Maid reactions playlist should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click and check them out. Amazing band with amazing songs. Thanks again for all the support you're throwing our way, guys. We appreciate you so much. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.